be back for Bava Kama.
The 18th of December, Rabbi Levitt, Gemora.
What page?
No, you're on a break now.
I know. It's finishing. But I wanted to have a page ready. Okay.
I'll tell you the page.
Okay.
It's 116B1.
116B1. Okay. Got it. Since they come back from break, we got it.
Okay. The morning pills are on the table.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm
What
like
do you
that.
think about this afternoon? How do you feel? Don't put it on top of this one, please. That's what I had yesterday. It's going to wear off. If you go for the surgery, it's very big cliff in the back. It would be there. But it would be there. There's three of us. There's someone not going to be. Someone like it. You'll see.
Yeah, he's gonna pick me up down.
Oh, I have to let in Phil. Phil is here. Where's Phil? Are you there, Phil? Good morning, Phil.
How you doing?
Baruch Hashem, good. Okay. Okay, so. Oh yeah, we got to figure out what's going on with this thing over here. We got a brisa, Tana Rabbanan. Yarish Ahaisa Maleches ben Midbar va'Amad Aleha Gais Latarfa. There was a caravan that was going in the Midbar, and a Gais held them up to plunder them out for money. So they made a. Rashi says that Benit Pashru Imahen B'Mammon. They made a deal, a compromise of a certain amount of money to be paid to this Gaius. And so in that case, the din is machashbin lefi mammon, vein machashbin lefi nefashos. How much each one has to pay is according to the money that he has in his possession, and not according to not everybody pays equally. Depends on the money that they have in their possession in order to pay up the amount for the guys. Tayar, but if they hired a tayar who was supposed to show them the way and show them a good way, show them a safe way, that they don't get lost, Rashi says they don't come to a life dangerous situation. He's the one that they're paying in order to help them to safely get through this midbar. So then aholech lifnehem, he's gonna go before them. V'chashbin af lefi nefashos, and we do even according to nefashos. Everybody pays equally. V'lo yeshanu miminag hachamarim, and we don't deter from the custom of the chamarim. Who's the chamarim over here? We didn't read that Rashi. We have another Rashi, but maybe it'll help us a little bit. Lo yeshanu miminhag hachamarim.
Okay.
Who's the chamarim, and what do they do?
Lo Mashana, the last wide line. Lo, they don't change from the custom of the drivers of the chamor, the donkey drivers. She'im nahagu l'tayer, if it's their custom to be a guide l'fi manman, according by fixed price, or l'fi nefashot osim, or they do it according to the number of people? Is it just a fixed amount, or do they charge per person?
Okay, so these Hamorim, the donkey drivers, they're the ones that are being hired to act as the guide to help this group of people get through the midbar. And so we don't deviate in setting the terms of the payment. We don't deviate from the custom that of the Hamarim, the donkey drivers that are hired to do the tayarut, the guidance. If it's according to Mammon or if it's according to Nefashis, we do. Okay, so
116B1 left page.
yeah,
Gemora
Yeah.
cites the Gemora cites a brisa.
I think it's a bit further down. Right,
Which part is it?
I'm sure myself.
116B1?
okay. So we're where it says Tana Rabbanan Shayara Shahaisa Maleches B'Midbar. The brisa that talks about the caravan that was traveling through the desert.
Yeah, you're right, Alan. The Gemara cites a brisa. That's that paragraph.
Yeah, could you repeat that?
Yeah, the one that you just said. The Gemara cites a brisa.
Okay, I got it. You want me to start?
Yeah, okay. You want to read that?
Yeah. The Gemara cites a brisa that discusses the division of expenses among the members of a caravan. Tana Rabbanan. The rabbis taught in a brisa, Sheyoror, Shehoryasor, Lachas, by Midbar, concerning a caravan that was traveling in the wilderness, made Olehor Gais Torah 4, and a troop came against it to plunder it, but was persuaded to accept the ransom instead. Makashivin Libi Mormon. They calculate the members' contributions to the ransom payment by the amount of money they are carrying. Now for shows, they do not calculate it by the amount of people in the caravan, since the threat was to their money. Each pays according to the amount he carries. V'im shiva ru tayor lech lifanihor. And if the members of the caravan hired a guide to go before them and show them the way in the wilderness, makashiv bibian af lifi near Nifa Shos, they calculate the members' contributions to the guide's fee by the amount of people as well. A guide averts danger to lives as well as money. Therefore, the calculations also take into account the number of people in the group. Below Yisheni Mima Kag Maureen. However, they should not deviate in this matter from the usual practice of the donkey drivers.
Okay, fine. Are there any notes to be read about this case?
Yeah, number 7. That is, if donkey drivers, who are the mainstay of most caravans, customarily calculate their contributions to the guide's fee entirely according to the money the members of the caravan are carrying, are entirely according to the amount of people in the caravan who follow prevailing custom, Rashi. The earlier ruling applies only when there are no prevailing customs. The same is true with regard to the ransom paid to a marauding troop. If the donkey drivers customarily divide the cost according to the amount of people in the caravan who follow their custom. That's Yam Shel Shlomo number 42, citing Rashi.
Okay. Okay. All right. Fine. So let's go a little further then. Further in the Gemora. No, I see there's a Tosfos over here. Rishoyim lachamoyim lahasnos b'neihem pirish. Rishoyim lahasiya mamon im kvar osu tanai kodem kamo rishoyim b'nei ha'ir lahasiya al katsasa. Basra. Oh, okay. This is the next. This Tosfos is connected to the next piece of Gemara. Okay, so we'll let's do the Gemara first. Rishoyin hachamorin lahasnos, and we go to Roy to read.
Shoin, Achamorin, V'asnos, Shekol, Nei, Sheva, God, Lo, Hamaro, Yami, Lo, Amo, Echa, the donkey drivers are authorized to stipulate among themselves that whoever will lose his donkey, they will provide another donkey for him. It is all who are party to this, and I'm turning over to page 116b, 2. All who are party to this agreement must abide by it. If one of them lost his donkey through negligence, Ein Ma'amadayan, they do not. Shalo, therefore, Sefo, the sake. If it was not through negligence that he lost it, Ma'ameyadin Lo, they must provide him with another one for him or male. And if the one who lost the donkey said, Tanu Lo Va'ani Eshma, instead of giving me a donkey, give me money to purchase my own donkey, and I will then guard the other donkeys along with you. And Shamayin Lo, they do not listen to him.
Roy, can you speak a little bit louder?
The Art Scroll points out the point of giving him a donkey is to ensure that he will help guard the caravan's donkeys. Giving him money could defeat the purpose, for he may end up keeping the money without purchasing the donkey.
Okay. Okay.
I forgot. Can we dedicate this year to my late father-in-law? It's his yahrzeit today. On Moshe ben Avraham Yitzchak.
Okay. Ili Neshama. Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly is the case over here. That this Gemora this price is talking about. The donkey driver who's the guide who's leading them on the way. He's allowed to make a deal with them. That anyone who loses their donkey, the caravan will provide another one for him, because they want everybody to in the caravan to be able to. That's their insurance policy in case something happens to their donkey.
But only if it's not through negligence. If it's no fault of their own.
Now he's allowed to do that. I'm not okay. He's allowed to be allowed to do it. They agree to it, then they agree to it. That's what they agreed to.
Yeah, but not through negligence. This.
Well, maybe the chiddush is that even if they agree to replace it, if he's negligent, then that agreement is not binding. Okay, I'm not sure. If they make such an agreement, and well, the only reason why, okay, if in other words, the point is like this: if they it says that why does it not work like that?
This is Bichulsiya Ein Ma'amedin. If one of them lost his donkey through negligence, they do not provide him with another one. If it was not through negligence and he lost it,
okay, I have a note on this issue from the Yam Shel Shlomo. He says that we're talking about a case that they made an agreement and they didn't specify. Even if they didn't specify, why would he say even if they didn't specify? When they didn't specify, so then he's there's no insurance policy. The insurance policy that they agreed upon, if they didn't state otherwise, is that they won't pay for the person's negligence. He was posheya. Okay. Okay. All right. In mamidin. Shelo bekusia mabinin. But if it was not through negligence, it was not through wrongdoing, so then they will. Omar, and if he says tenuli, if he says nevertheless give me a donkey, I need to have a donkey, v'ani ashmor, and I will ashmor. Ain't shomim lo. We don't listen to him. Okay. Who's saying this, and what's the situation? Let's take a look at Rashi. There's a Rashi over here that's it's going to flesh out what the Bryce is saying a bit more. I think hopefully. Ain't shomim lo. Phil.
Ain't shomim. We don't listen to him. Shema lo yikach hachamor. Perhaps he will not take the donkey. Vehem lo hitnu. They'll not give it to him. Ella kedei yikach. He'll take the donkey. The moser nafsho, and he'll lishmor, transfers the person to be guarded, even with him, but during the night, min hachayat, from the wild animals, the listem and robbers.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out what's exactly this case all about over here. If he says to them, who is he? Is this the guide, or just somebody?
Talk about is it the donkey driver that we're talking about?
Looks like the one who lost his donkey. Because if he says, I don't need I don't want a donkey, I want the money so I can buy a donkey. So he's the one who lost the donkey. No?
Ein shomim lo. Shema lo yikach hachamor. Maybe he won't take the chamor. V'hem lo hisnu ela kedei sheyikach hachamor. V'yemosu nafsho lishmor imahem. Oleilos. Mina chayis v'listim. Yeah, it seems as though we're talking, according to one of the few of the commentators, the Rush and the Rif, that we're talking about the donkey driver that's supposed to guard them. Right. So, in other words, it goes back on what the Brisa mentioned in the first part of this scenario. Rishoyin achamorin lahasnos. We're talking about the donkey drivers, the guides, and they have the an agreement between themselves and the caravan in regard to the donkeys. Anybody that loses their donkey, so the caravan will pay to replace it, as long as it wasn't Bakusia, the Pshia. And then it says V'im Amar. If he says he is going back on the donkey drivers, that would be the simple understanding. So if he says to Nuli, I guess he himself lost the donkey. So how's he going to do his job of guarding them? Now, he doesn't have a donkey and leading them. So he says to Nuli, V'ani yashmor, and I will guard. I will do my job of guarding like I originally committed myself to do. I guess. I mean, he would be guarding them. Ain't shomim lo. They don't need to listen to him. What don't they need to listen to him about? That's what Rashi's telling us. Ain't shomim lo. In other words, he wants. See, the question is, what does it mean when he says Tanuli? Im Amar Tanuli, give me. What do you mean? What's he asking? The agreement between all of them was that if somebody loses the animal, they'll replace the animal. So what does he he would seem to be no worse than anybody else over here. But
I'm not too sure what we're talking about. Are we talking, this is a caravan, right? Of I don't know, wagons, I suppose. And the wagons are being pulled by a donkey or something like that. And so there must be a driver for the donkey. And then there are guards or guides who act as guides as well, I suppose. And they're on their own, sitting on donkeys, like you'd sit on a horse. So when we say donkey driver, we're referring what to the member of the caravan, and is that right? And when we're talking about the guards, we're not talking about the donkey driver.
I don't think so. I think the Chamarim are the guides. That's what Rashi said in Dibur Masil. V'lo yishanu miminhag Chamarim.
So all of
Im nogu l'tayar. If they have a minhag to act as a guide, according to Mammon or according to Nefashos, we don't deviate from the established custom. So you see from that Rashi that the Chamarim, the minhag of the Chamarim, Rashi understands that the Chamarim, they're the ones that are the guides.
So anybody there who is in charge of a donkey is also a guide.
No, they only have one guide.
One
I don't
guide.
think they have more than one guide. Maybe they have more than one guide, but there's basically there's people that want to go through the midbar. That's the caravan. That's the shayara, and then these people they hire one of these donkey drivers to be their tayar, to be a guide to lead them through to safely lead them through the midbar. So we're what I have a note here that says that the note wants to say that what the demand that the donkey driver is making over here is just give me demei chamor, give me the money that would be necessary to acquire a chamor, because that's what I'm entitled, that you should replace my chamor. But I'm asking for, instead of the chamor, I'm asking for the money that it would take to get a chamor. Ve'ani yashmor, and don't worry, I'll do my job. And the din is, in that case, ein shomim lo. We don't have to do that. We don't have to listen to him. We don't have to listen to his offer.
Where would you buy a donkey anyway if they're traveling through the wilderness?
Good question, but apparently they have their places to get donkeys. Shemi Ashir Hadomim Etzlo V'lo Yikn. It's apparent from what Rashi says that's what the donkey driver is. That's what he's asking for. Look at what Rashi says again. Ein shomim lo. We don't have to listen to him. We don't have to make this deal with him. Why not? Says Rashi, Shema lo yikach achamor, because maybe he's not going to take that money that we're going to give him and buy a chamor with it. Vehem lo hisnu ela kadei sheyikach achamor. and they only made a deal with him, an agreement with him, that in order that he will be able to purchase a chamor via moser nafsho, and thereby he will be dedicate himself lishmor imohen, to guard with them at night from the wild animals and the bandits. And so that's the pshat over here in the brisa. The donkey driver, for some unknown reason, I'm not sure why, he's saying maybe he feels he doesn't need a donkey, or I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what.
Maybe he wants to buy get a quality donkey. He's not the ones that he's going to get from them.
Yeah, he's got some reason. Whatever the reason is, that doesn't really matter. So he's saying, look, you were required to give me a certain amount of money to get a donkey, or you required to replace my donkey. It was lost not through any pshia, and I'm asking you that instead of giving me a donkey, just give me the monetary equivalent of the donkey. And don't worry, I will guard you. I'll do my utmost to guard you. So Rashi says they don't have to agree to this. They don't have to listen to him. They can say, no, we're going to give you a donkey. No, we're not going to give you the money. And Rashi says because they have a because Shema lo yikach chamor, maybe he won't use the money to buy a donkey with. Vehem lo hisnu ela kedei sheyikach chamor. They only made up an agreement between one another, him included, in order that the person that lost his donkey through no fault of his own, that he would be able to purchase another donkey. In the case of the guide, especially in the case of the one that's leading them, they want him to have a donkey so that he will be able to dedicate himself to the fullest to guarding them from the chayos and listim at night. So they don't have to. So that's what Rashi's saying over here.
But that means they can also agree if they want to.
If they want to, they can do. Yeah, they can. If they want to, they could. Yeah, but they're not required to. They're not required to. Practically speaking, I don't know what choice they're going to have, because they need this guy to take them through the midbar, and he's basically extorting them that no, give me the money, and and trust me, I'll be able to, I'll guard you. I mean, it seems like Rashi's saying that the guy is supposed to buy a donkey with it, and that's what the agreement was that they made up for, that everybody is gonna, especially the guide, that he's gonna have a donkey, so only like that he's gonna be able to fully guard them to the utmost that they're paying him to be a guard. What kind of a guard is a guard that doesn't a guide that doesn't have a donkey? It's a very strange case, but that's the point. If they can they can say, no, we're not going to do that. In other words, what are they going to do? They're going to give him a donkey. That's what they're going to do. They're going to give him a donkey. Say, listen, take the donkey. We're not giving you money. Take this donkey. This is what we promised you according to the agreement, that you should have a donkey if you lost your donkey. And here's a donkey. We don't have to give you money for the donkey and rely on you to guard us, either because you're going to buy another donkey or whatever it is. They don't have to listen to him. So that is Rashi. And the Tosas over here, we just got a minute left, couple minutes. Let me just read this Tosas over here. It's the second Tosas on the page. It's just a few lines, short lines. Rishoim hachamorim lahasnos beinehem. Oh. Okay, says Rashi. Perish Rishoin lahasiya. Mamun im kvar also tanai kodem. They're permitted lahasiya mamun to lahasiya mamun to transport mamun, to transport money. Im kvar also tanai, if they already performed the condition kodem beforehand. Kamo rishoin b'nei ha'ir lahasiya al kitzosam. Okay, we have to take a look at that Gemora in Bava Basra to really understand what Tosus is referring to, and so maybe we'll do that next time. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. All the best, everybody.
Take care. Thanks.
All right,
Have a good day.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Phil. Bye, Alan. Bye, Roy.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye, Reverend Levitt. Have a good day.